Hi, second graders and second grade families. This screencast is brought to you by the second grade teachers at all three Plain Edge elementary schools. We have been working hard behind the scenes to bring school to you so you can keep getting smarter and smarter and smarter every day. We want to walk you through Think Central. We will show you how to log on, where to go once you get there, and some of the exciting features it has to offer. Feel free to play around with it. So let's get started. First, I'm going to log in, www.thinkcentral.com. Click on Mathematics, click on Go Math. As you can see, I already have my country, state, district, and school already there because I clicked the box where it says Remember My School. So make sure you have a check in that box. I'm going to log on as a student, so you will see all the things a student sees. 1 second. Okay, so here we are. This is what your screen will look like. Your name should be up in the top, the very, very top. Now we're not gonna use things to do or my scores at this time. The only thing you need to tap on is my library. And you wanna look for resources that have a G2 at the very end. If it has a G4 or a GK, that's the wrong grade level. You only wanna use the tools that have G2 at the end. You can use iTools Primary and iTools Intermediate. It doesn't really matter which grade you're in, but anything with a G something at the end, it should be G2. So we're looking for the Interactive Student Edition. So I'm going to double click that. Oops. Try that again. Okay, so you can see each of the chapters. Just to let you know, we're going to start with chapter 11, since we're all going to be working on the same lessons at the same time. So I'm just going to click on the first lesson.
What objects match three-dimensional shapes?
So that's the essential question for this lesson. Now, I'm not going to hit start just yet, but I want you to notice the buttons at the bottom. So right now it looks like a green bullseye, then a blue button, then purple, orange, and red. When you do a lesson, you're going to work all the way through those buttons to see the lesson and to learn what that lesson is focusing on. So I'm going to press start, and the bear is going to tell a little story. So I'm going to click right past him. Okay, so I'm going to go to the blue button.
Many real objects have this.
So this is called the listen and draw. So it's starting to give you a little hint or a little review of what you've been learning. So you'll work through that. Then
These
purple.
are three-dimensional shapes.
Now we're on to the model and draw. So this is specifically the new teaching point, the new thing that we want you to learn that day from this lesson. It'll have a few different screens. You'll know when to go. It's kind of blocked right now, but on the bottom right, there will be a white arrow, a large white arrow with an orange background. And when it starts to blink, that means it's time to tap that and go to the next screen. So I'm just going through the buttons quickly. It'll take you a little bit longer than this, not too long.
Now let's practice with the personal math trainer.
When you get to a personal math trainer, to engage the personal math trainer, you have to press the orange whistle. Okay, so now they have a question for you to try to answer. You can view an example. They can give you some tips. You can watch a math on the spot video. If there is one, most have them. Then you can also see your textbook. I'm going to stop here and tell you a little bit more about the textbook in a different screencast. So for now, you know where the tools are, and we'll be in touch with more information.